Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, the Civil Defense Command of the province coordinated with the survey team to serve the development of the civil defense law of the Ministry of National Defense to hold a seminar on development of the civil defense law.
The Provincial Military Command presented a report citing the draft civil defense law, including 8 contents related to the survey plan serving the development of the civil defense law and assessing the current situation of the civil defense in the province. Participating in the discussion, the delegates basically agree with the layout and content of the draft and focus on discussing the activities of the commanding committees for civil defense, disaster prevention, search and rescue at all levels, excitement in the state management and the decentralization of organization in civil defense activities, assessment and classification of disaster, incidents, natural disaster and epidemics, measures to protect agencies, organizations as well as the people. At the same time, the participants commented on a number of key issues in the draft, such as the urgency to develop the law on civil defense and additional research and more specific regulations of the local levels in handling incidents. The incidents occur on large scale, additional resources and funding for civil defense activities. Speaking in a conclusion of the seminar on behalf of the survey teams of Ministry of National Defense, Major General Yu Trường-Giang, Deputy Commander of Military Zone No. 7, highly appreciated the TayNinhTV Provincial Civil Defense Commands at all levels and regularly mastering, strictly follow the instruction of all levels. At the same time, taking note of the opinions of the delegates and at the same time, requesting the commanding committees of civil defense on levels of the TayNinhTV Province to continue proactively surveying, adjusting and supplementing the plan and checking the reality in the field, key locations, key areas at risk of unsafe situation, organize civil defense synergies and respond to incidents, natural disasters, search and rescue, close coordinate with units of Military of National Defense and Military Zone No. 7 stationed in the area in accordance with regulations as well as implement the motto of 4 on the spot.
The government has just issued the investment cooperation strategy to enrich the proportion of registered investment capital of countries and territories in the total foreign investment capital of the country to more than 70% in the period 2021-2025.
The strategy on foreign investment cooperation for the 2021 to 2030 period proposed solutions to improve the efficiencies of foreign investment cooperation, including effectively implementing the issue solutions, improving the business investment environment, improving the quality, efficiencies, and competitiveness of the economy, developing an ecosystem of science and technology and innovation, renovating and enhancing competition in attracting foreign investment, supporting industry development, promoting linkage and spreading and improving the effectiveness and efficiency of state management of foreign investment. The strategy also aims to develop a strong domestic business sector with enough capacity for international integration, maximum support for startups, innovative enterprises and small and medium-sized enterprises to enter into the joint ventures and linkages with foreign investment sectors. The strategy targets to increase the share of registered foreign investment capital from the foreign countries to more than 70% of the total foreign investment inflow to Vietnam by 2025 and 75% by 2030. And currently, TayNinhTV Province has 75 key energy users, of which textile, gen production, textile and dye accounts for 21%, which starch processing accounts for 40.78%, and remaining about 38.17% focus on some other industry, such as manufacturing of leather and shoes, producing tires, processing food, etc. In 2021, the electricity sector has provided the province with over 4.9 billion kilowatts, of which the energy-using facilities, including those inside and outside industrial zones, use about 2.7 billion kilowatts of electricity, accounting for 55.6%. realizing the importance of ensuring the energy security in the trend of economic development. At present, the Department of Industry and Trade has advised the Provincial People's Committee to issue decisions and plans related to use of the energy resources, using energy power economically and efficiently, and develop renewable energy in the province. At the same time, advised the Provincial People's Committee to direct the implementation of electricity saving in the province. Up to now, there have been more than 30 facilities conducting energy audits, and in 2021, the whole province has saved for about 106.39 million kilowatts of electricity, of which industrial production saves for 82.8 million kilowatts of electricity, accounting for 78%.
Following the direction of the State Bank of Vietnam and the orientation of the socio-economic development, over the years, banks have drastically implemented many solutions to bring credit capital to the agricultural and rural areas, helping people access capital to meet production, business, and life investment needs.
In the past year, many policies to remove capital difficulties for the farmers have been issued. The policies provide very detailed and specific provision for credit support policies for the agricultural and rural sectors to encourage all economic sectors to invest. According to the State Bank of Vietnam, although negatively affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, the credit for the whole economy increased from the beginning of the year. Estimate of the 20th, the system credit balance has reached more than 11 quadrillion Vietnam dong, up to 7.66% compared to the end of 2021, in which the credit for agriculture and rural areas recorded at about 3.2-fold increase compared to the same period in 2021. The credit structure continued to shift in a positive direction, focusing capital and production and business sectors, especially in the priority areas. By the end of the first quarter of 2022, outstanding loans to agriculture, forestry, and fisheries reached more than 857 trillion Vietnam dong, up to nearly 4% from the end of 2021. In addition to implement the credit programs and policies for the agricultural and rural sector, the banking system also continued to promote the implementation of specific credit programs and loans for sustainable agricultural development. Key agricultural products such as shipbuilding for offshore fishing, loss reduction in agriculture, high-tech agriculture, coffee replanting, production support, purchasing for processing of rice, seafood, and fruits and vegetables, etc. In the afternoon of June the 6th, TayNinhTV Provincial Youth Union coordinated with the Vietnam American English Center in TayNinhTV Province to organize the English Talent Contest of 2022. This is the fifth time in a row that the contest has been held and has attracted a large number of people, especially the young people, the Youth Union members, and the young people participating. Overcoming 53 candidates in the preliminary round, the best 8 contestants continued to compete in the final round of ranking. Candidates are divided into two groups, Group A for junior high school students and Group B for high school students, Center for Vocational Education, Continuing Education, Professional Intermediate, and College. In the final round of ranking, the contestants given through 2 parts, including the King of Vocabulary test. The contestant compile letters into the meaningful English word, and the What I Will Do talking part. The candidates present their views and discuss with the rest of the contestants and with the members of the jury about issues that interest them. Over the years, the contest has increasingly improved the quality and the scale with many innovations in both content and form. And at the end of the competition, the first prize in Group A belonged to contestant Đặng Huỳnh Bảo Châu from Bến Cầu Town Secondary School, Bến Cầu District. The first prize in Group B belongs to contestant Nguyễn Trinh Hương from Hoàng Văn Thụ High School of Châu Thành District.
Ladies and gentlemen, to protect our living environment, we need to plant a lot of trees, use clean energy, and use paper packaging, paper bags, paper boxes, and fruit shop that protect the environment by limiting plastic waste to the environment. Simple action but bring practical effects.
Although located at the end of the small alley, Nguyễn Minh Vũ Cafe is frequently by the young people to welcome and visit instead of using plastic straw like other places. Here it is replaced with glass straws. Myself welcome many young people coming. I also want to partly convey the message of environmental protection. Unlike the plastic straws that contain toxic substances and are difficult to decompose, glass straws are exploited from nature. do not affect the user health and above all, contributing to limiting the plastic waste into the living environment. The maximum decomposition time of glass straws is about 4 to 5 days, and with the same purpose to limit the plastic waste in the daily living environment, as Secondist restaurant located on Nguyễn Thái Học Street, World Trade City, again choose reduce 2,000 of Vietnam dong if customers exchange plastic bottles or plastic bags from the shop when used for next purchase. Actually, the need to collect cans to return to this customer is also from the actual need to buy practical items every day. Buy a little item and put it in the package because I buy a lot of goods. I sell it too much wrapped like that. I feel like that is a lot of garbage, and when so much waste is more polluted and difficult to decompose, this problem has been talked about by a lot of the people around me. So I arrived with my can one day and sold it as garbage. It's not good, so it would rather stop. I collect it like that to sell to the people that recycle. It's better for the environment. By one way or another, we, the people who are directly enjoying this daily living environment, let's work together to build a sustainable lifestyle in harmony with nature by simple daily habits of our own, and by themselves, as above, or can plant more trees around the place where we live, and say no to single-use plastic products and garbage sorting. The action is small, but it contributes big and enormously to the realization of the common purpose, together spreading the message towards the greener and cleaner lifestyle launched by the United Nations Environment Programme for the World Environment Day this year of 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.